forum. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to a Thursday evening meditation session. This is usually this is the meditation session that we used to offer at Seigel Cooper Library in Fox Chapel, and now we offer the same meditation through online. So I'm glad that you are all here, and so we are going to practice meditation together in this evening. And so in this meditation, one of the important skills that we develop in our meditation is ability to ability to draw attention inward and feel our body, and importantly, to watch our own thoughts. That's a very special ability that we develop in meditation. We settle ourselves, we relax our body, and then we train our mindfulness to watch our own thoughts. And then in loving kindness meditation, we purposely navigate our thoughts to the direction, the wholesome direction that we want them to be. It's a very important skill that we are developing right there. But today I would like you to pay attention to very important skills that develop in meditation. That is to be this same ability that I talk about to watch our own thoughts, because whenever we can catch our own thoughts, then we give ourselves a choice whether to continue that thoughts or not. Most of the time, we experience strong emotions in our life as a result of a long process of thinking. And sometimes we experience the emotions that we don't feel comfortable with. Sometimes we experience emotions that can be harmful to ourselves, and sometimes we experience emotion and act out of that emotion in a way that can be harmful to others. So most of the people, when they behave aggressively, when they behave in an unhealthy manner, they are under influence of strong negative emotions. But when we understand these negative emotions that we experience and we feel hurt and we experience and we express it in a way that can be harmful to others, and these emotional experiences are the end result of quite a long and complex process. When you think about human mind, the way our mind functions. And so by the time we have come to the level of experience and strong emotion, could be strong anger or resentment, or could be strong desire or longing and wanting, or could be strong emotions like fear, fear and anxiety, and even like strong emotions like jealousy and that those kinds of negative emotions. Whenever we are experiencing strong emotions, they are too strong, and it's quite difficult for us to be away from them. We are completely under influence of those emotions, and we are going through so many physiological changes and so much uncomfortable experience. But when you deeply understand the mechanism of mind, we need to understand that emotional experience is end result of a larger process happening behind. So what meditation is doing for us is to enabling us to be familiar with this process, and then enabling us to detect or be aware for very early period, early moment, early step of developing of a negative emotion. It's like detecting an early beginning, early pace or early part of a river. And so once those in the early part, is quite easy to manage. Any of our emotions, we can do this as an experiment anytime. Any of our strong emotions, could be anxiety, fear, or hatred, and whatever negative emotions. Any emotions has started somewhere with our some sensory experience. Usually, this is the pattern. We encounter sensory experience. That means that we see some image, we hear some voice, or sound, or we smell something. So it should start with some rudimentary sensory input. So that's the beginning point. But most of the time we don't really pay attention to these things. These things keeps coming to us, and then we will slowly move to the more of a processing of this information, processing of the sensory data that we received, and that processing involves conceptualization, thinking about them and interpreting them, and using our own previous concepts to analyze them. And that's more like a cognitive process, and it's also quite complex. How we interpret, how we interpret that sound, how we connect that sound to our previous memories, how we interpret that image that we just saw, and how we connect that to our previous memories, or what kind of interpretation that we are making out of that. And then as a result of that, and we will experience emotion based on our interpretation, based on our processing of that sensory data, and we will experience an appropriate emotion. And so once it comes to the level of emotion, it's quite strong, quite hard, but still we can be aware of it. We can let it to express within us. We feel it without really expressing it blindly. We still can manage even in that state. But meditation helps us to catch this whole mental process in a very early stage. That's the kind of training that we are doing to ourselves in this practicing of meditation, mainly mindfulness of breathing. It may sound like simply observing this repetitive process of breathing, but while we are watching, if you can watch few breaths uninterruptedly, you have already kind of developed your skill, develop your muscles of mindfulness that can be helpful to you in your normal life, such as when you start like experience some sensory input, and then you are slowly almost like going towards the direction of negative emotions, and you'll be able to feel that, you'll be able to detect that. Usually these things happen unconsciously. We only experience the strong emotions, and only when we feel fear and anxiety, we realize that, oh, okay, I am here. But we don't see the process behind that. But with the development of mindfulness, we develop this keenness, this acute sensitivity, acute awareness, that we can detect them quite early stage. And then, and we will gradually experience, the more you meditate, more develop mindfulness, and you'll be able to see that how often you catch yourself you catch yourself like building a story, building something, connecting a new sensory data to a previous memory. Sometimes there's nothing to do with the actual experience, actual sensory experience, but we somehow connect, and then from there we go to a strong emotion. So we will catch them, and then with the development of loving kindness meditation, we develop our capacity to love, our capacity to accept, our capacity to forgive, our capacity to like embrace the real embrace the people, beings with their weaknesses and as they are. And therefore, loving kindness meditation gives us an ability to navigate, that process to more wholesome direction. And even whatever sound or image we saw or heard was unpleasant, and we may start to develop interpretation of them, and then start to develop disagreeable, or maybe whatever resentment, and then we catch that moment, that early formation of emotion, we catch it, and then we'll be aware of that, Moment we become aware of that, it cannot move to the other steps. And then because of we catch it because of our training in mindfulness. And then with the training of loving kindness, we can kind of reanalyze the same data, like re-evaluating it. Instead of believing the initial evaluation interpretation, we re-evaluate it. And then we use that loving kindness training to like accept, accept people's, behavior, human behavior, and accept the, real, the weaknesses, and develop some kind of acceptance, and then we redirect our emotion, our process, and then ultimately experience, peace and gratitude or whatever wholesome emotion. And then that will be mostly beneficial to us, because whenever we experience negative emotions, our body is barely affected by that. But when we redirect it to experience wholesome emotion, it's really helping us develop our own well-being. And then when we act out of that emotion, we will also benefit so many others. When act out of understanding, act out of loving kindness, act out of compassion, gratitude, and then that is in that those actions will really benefit others. So that's the kind of training that we are doing. So I'm so glad that you are here with us today. So let us use this opportunity to do that training. We can call it retraining. Retraining of our mind. So I'm glad that you are here. So let us now start our practice, and I'm going to, as usual, ring the bell and help you to come to your body, and then feel your body, and settle yourself in the body. And from there, we will move to loving kindness meditation, and at the end towards breathing meditation. Okay, adjust your body, adjust your posture. Gather your attention to this body and take a moment to acknowledge how your body is sitting here right now. How you have kept your legs, how you have placed your hands, arms. How is the upper body now? Just go through them and acknowledge the basic outline of the body. Let us gradually enhance our awareness of the body, feeling different parts of the body, being conscious of different parts of the body. You can gradually bring your attention to your feet and observe what you feel there. And slowly observing your lower legs all the way up to your knees, and feeling how your knees are bent there. And slowly coming up and experiencing where your body meets the chair or cushion. Feeling the press muscles there. And then continuing all the way to your lower back, and see whether you can feel your spine, curve of your lower back there. And slowly coming up and experiencing the upper body, shoulder blades. And slowly moving to the front part of the body, feeling the arms, elbows, and slowly to the palms, where they touch now. Feel the warmth of that area in your palms. And gently move to your belly area. Observe the subtle movement there. And gently move into the chest. And feeling the subtle expansion and contraction there. Now we are in our body. Try to maintain this attention in the body. I will do a chant to help you to settle in this body. Now we have enhanced our awareness of the body. You can move from one part of your body to other, simply going through different parts and try to acknowledge the sensations in different parts of the body. Try to stay within the body. You may move from one part to another part of the body, but never go beyond the body. Stay within the body throughout the chant. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya. With this awareness of the body, we can consciously relax our body further and further. This is the best time. We can take a moment to completely relax our body. We are sitting in a very safe place. So we can completely relax our body. No need to hold any tension or tightness. We can completely relax our body. So see whether there's any tightness or any tension in any parts of your body. See whether you have any tightness in your shoulders. See whether you have more holdings in your belly. This is the time that we can consciously drop those tightness and those holdings. We can utilize our breath. We can now lengthen our breath a little bit, just a little bit. And when we breathe out, we allow our shoulders to drop further to the side. And in another breathing out, we allow our belly to drop to the front, gently letting it to drop to the front. Keep relaxing the whole body. We can even relax our facial muscles. We can bring our attention to our forehead and see whether we have any tightness there, whether we have any ripples there. This is a time we can simply drop our eyebrows a little bit down and relax in that whole area. And inviting a gentle smile to our mouth, a gentle smile that will relax all the facial muscles. Feel the relaxations of the muscles when you gently smile. Keep relaxing, releasing, loosening the whole body. With this relaxed body, let us now bring our whole attention to our mind. We will let this body to relax. We will let it to be as relaxed as we can. And we will gently bring the whole attention to our mind. letting our body to rest here and bringing the attention to our mind, watching what is in the mind right now. Simply watching what are the thoughts, memories, images that are coming to our mind right now. Keep watching without developing any thought further. We can simply keep watching these thoughts coming one after the other. Let us now try to introduce a wholesome thought. When you observe our mind objectively, we can see how the random thoughts keep coming up, bringing up certain memories, reminding us certain things we had to do in the future. This is how usually mind operates. Let us now acknowledge whatever thoughts about the past are simply memories, simply impressions. They are not necessarily real. Those incidents already have happened. They are not happening now. And our thoughts about future, they are simply projections, how we think what would happen. So we can also remind ourselves those things are also not real. We let go of those thoughts also. And we come to this present moment. And with this present moment awareness, we will introduce a wholesome thought. Now we will purposely navigate our thoughts to a wholesome direction to create one of the most wholesome mental states we can ever create, loving kindness. This is the best time that we can gradually navigate our mind to such a wholesome state. Let us now purposely generate loving kindness. Loving kindness is the friendliness towards all beings. It is the willingness for everyone to be well. It is the wish of well-being. Let us now generate that loving kindness. We all have that capacity in the deep of our mind. Let us now bring forth that willingness for everyone to be well, that wish of well-being to us all. Open your heart, just like when you are looking at a little baby. Or when you are petting a little puppy, kitten, or other pet. How open-hearted we are when we encounter these loving images. Let us open our heart just like that. Just like we are holding a baby, a pet. Open the heart and generate that willingness, that readiness to care, readiness to wish well-being. Let us maintain this wholesome mental state. Let us flourish this wholesome mental state. Let us feed this wholesome mental state to make it bigger and bigger. Let us keep wishing well-being to everyone. The more wishes of well-being we make, the stronger our loving kindness becomes. Let us do that. Let us start with ourselves. This person sitting here is also one of the living beings who deserve loving kindness, compassion equally as all other beings. Let us start with this being sitting here. Wholeheartedly direct that loving kindness to yourself, just like you direct your care and acceptance to a baby. Yes, direct that loving kindness and feel yourself from the top of the head all the way to the down to your feet. Genuinely make a wish. May this person sitting here be well. Be safe. Be healthy. Be peaceful. Continue. Continue to make all good wishes you can do to yourself. If you have a special concern, make a wish for yourself. Just be generous and kind to yourself. Go ahead. Make those wholesome wishes for yourself now. Let us take a moment to radiate this loving kindness to our body. Just directing the same loving kindness to all these organs, all these systems of this body that help us to live this human life. Taking a moment to think about each organ, each system, and genuinely wish well-being, allowing this loving kindness intention to travel throughout the body. May the skin of the body that covers the whole body be well, be healthy, be healed. May the muscles of this body, all the ligaments and tendons and tissues throughout the body be well, be healthy, be healed. May all the bones in this body, these large bones and tiny bones, and all these joints be well, be healthy, be healed. May these organs, which are working for us even right now, may these lungs that help us to breathe in and out, may these lungs and whole respiratory system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this heart, cardiac muscles, the whole cardiovascular system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this digesting system, which help us to sustain this body, the whole digesting system, all the organs in this system, be well, be healthy, be healed. May this urinary system that help us to release the toxins from the body, may our kidneys and whole genitourinary system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this nervous system, the central nervous system, the peripheral nervous system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this whole body, each corner of this whole body, be well, be healthy, be healed. Let us now expand this loving kindness beyond ourselves to everyone else. Now we have spread this loving kindness throughout ourselves. It has penetrated to the whole body and mind. Let us now wish the same well-being to all others. May all other people who are known to us, people who are most immediate to us, may all of them be well, be safe, be peaceful. People who are not known to us yet, who are living in faraway places, may all of them too be well, be safe, be peaceful. Let us keep radiating this loving kindness far and wide to all people in our immediate neighborhood, in this whole city that we are living. May all of them right now be well, be safe, be peaceful. May all people and all other living beings living beyond this immediate environment, living in all faraway places. Let us expand this wish for all of them. Let us wish for people and beings living in each direction. Let us take a moment to think about all people and beings in each direction. May everyone living in the direction that we are facing now, all people, all beings living in the front direction, near and far, be well, be safe, be peaceful. May all people, all beings living in the direction of our right, all of them living in this direction, near and far, be well, be safe, be peaceful. all beings living in the direction of our back. Whoever the beings, people living in the direction right now, be well, be safe, be peaceful. May all people, all beings living in the direction of our left, every one of them living in this direction right now, be well, be safe, be peaceful. May all beings, each and every living organism in this entire universe, be well, be safe, be peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. Rejoice. Rejoice this wholesome quality in the mind, the loving kindness that embraces all beings with no conditions. Loving kindness that pervades to all directions. Rejoice. Rejoice this wholesome state of your mind. In this rejoice. Let us now enhance the peace, serenity that we develop within our mind further and further. With this loving kindness we have created an inner peace. Let us enhance the quality of this inner peace through resting our mind on our breath. Just let your mind to rest with the experience of your breathing. Feel the breath goes into your body. Clearly see it when it is coming out. And each breath is happening fresh. Let us try to experience it. See whether you can feel your breath right now. If you feel, pay a close attention to it and try to see the details of that experience. If you don't feel the breath clearly, just take a moment to lengthen your breath and feel it. And continue that attention and let go of the conscious breathing to automatic breathing. Let us rest our mind on this breath. This is happening right now. This is real. This is a good place to rest. Let us be with our breath for a few minutes. Mindfully breathe in. Mindfully breathe out. Gently come out of your meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. Take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have meditation in our life. Feel grateful to all great teachers, enlightened masters in the past who passed this wisdom from generation to generation. Feel grateful to all whoever helped your meditation tonight. Even to people who tried not to disturb your meditation. Feel grateful to this device that helped you to connect to this meditation. And feel grateful to even to this cushion, the chair that's sitting on. And with deep gratitude towards all people and all things that made this meditation possible for us today, let us say sadhu 3 times, which means excellent or well done. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you everyone for joining for evening meditation. I hope that you will continue to practice this and develop our own skills in the mind that can help ourselves and also can benefit so many others around us. So glad to have you, and I wish you all the best for the rest of the week. Let us meet next Thursday.